Watch this video to learn how to play Allegretto in C major by Christian Gottlob Neefe. This is part of RCM Level 2 Repertoire. This video focuses on learning the first section. Today we are looking at Allegretto in C major, and specifically this video is focusing on the first section of the song, which is measures 1 through 8 to the first repeat sign. Before we begin, I want to look at some very basic fundamentals of this piece. First of all, it tells us in the title that it's written in C major. We can see that there are no accidentals for us to observe throughout the piece because C major is an all white key. Then we see that our time signature is 2/4. That means that our quarter note does get a beat as we are used to in common time, but there will only be 2 beats in each measure. So it will move a little bit faster feeling because of that. Our tempo should be around 84 to 92 once we get going. Now we're going to learn this by first looking at the right hand melody, and then we're going to add in the left hand. The very first note right here is G. So on the piano, that's the G just above middle C. Middle C is right here. So that's where my thumb's going to go. Right away, my third finger will stretch to E. So it's... And what I want you to notice is that I'm lifting up with a round off at the end of each slur. So there's one right here, round off, then back down and round off again. Now these are not huge round offs. You're going to stay pretty close to the keys, but you should come up there to help make it sound like a phrase. Then you go back down to G, and this time up to just D. Round off again. Let's try that first line together. 1, 2, and here we go. Good. Now let's move on to the second line. So I'm a full octave above middle C here, and we're doing a 1 octave arpeggio at the beginning of this line. So C, E, G. And you do want to stretch your 2 and 3 for those notes. Now you'll shrink back up and come down every step, just like a scale. And we're going to cross here with a 2. Try it with me, beginning on C in measure 5. 1, 2, and here we go. Now down every step, cross over with a 2. And that's another round off. Now, before we move forward, there is an ornament on this page that you probably noticed and that we have not yet incorporated right here. So this ornament, it tells us at the bottom of the page, we're going to start up 1 note from what's written, and we're going to go up, down, up, down. So that means that we're going to start on an A there because that's a G. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we keep going. Try it with me. 1, 2, and here we go. One more time. 1, 2, and here we go. Good. There's another one in measure 7. This one is going to start on D. Try that one with me. 1, 2, and here we go. Okay, so putting those into the melody, it sounds like this. try it with me. 1, 2, and here we go. At this point, if you want to, you can pause the video and work on that right hand a little bit more. I'm going to move forward with looking at what the left hand does. So the left hand starts with a 2 on middle C, and then we move to thumb. Our 2 finger moves down to B, and our thumb moves to C. Then our 3rd finger goes to E. Then we go to 4, 1, stretch to G, and C. Let's try that left hand together, beginning with 2 on middle C. 1, 2, and here we go. Ta, ta, move to B, thumb moves to C, 3 to E, good. F, D, G, stretch, G, and C. Okay, so here's what it will look like once you get both hands together. Let's learn it little by little. So we'll begin with the first 2 measures. We need our left hand 2 on C and our right hand 1 on G. We're going to put it together very slowly. 1, 2, here we go. Good. Let's do that one more time, a little bit faster. 1, 2, here we go. Good. The next 2 measures we're going to put together a little bit slow again. 1, 2, here we go. Good. A little bit faster. 1, 2, here we go. Good. Let's try all 4 measures for the whole first line. 1, 2, and here we go. Great. If you need to, you can pause and continue to work on that section. Now we are moving on to the second line. So we're going to begin slow with the first 2 measures. I have my 3rd finger on E below middle C, and my right hand 1 is on C, an octave above middle C. 1, 2, here we go. Good. Let's do that a little bit faster. 1, 2, here we go. We're going to move on now. So this is where your 3rd finger will come over. 1, 2, here we go. Let's do that a little bit faster. So I like to always begin the way that it's set up. So I'm going to begin with my thumb on G, knowing that I'm about, or F, knowing that I'm about to come over to E. 1, 2, here we go. Great. We're going to play the whole second line now. So I have my 3 on E below middle C, my 1 on C, an octave above. 1, 2, and here we go. And finally, let's play both lines all the way through. Get your hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Here is your practice plan for this section of Allegretto. I would like you to practice 5 minutes a day. First, you will master the right hand melody of this section. Once you have mastered that, I would like you to move on to master line 1 and line 2 individually. Then work on playing the section as a whole. And here are your mastery checkpoints to know when you're ready to move forward in your practice plan. Do you have the correct notes, the correct rhythms, the correct dynamics, the correct phrasing, and the correct tempo? Once you do, that will tell you it is time to move forward. This is everything that you need to know to master the first section of Allegretto in C major. Good luck!